Microphone, chickadee check, microphone, chickadee check. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, December, 21st, 22nd? Where are we at? Monday, December 21st. Market is opening in 2 minutes. How is everyone doing today? I do plan on doing a lot more live streaming. I do enjoy this more. We've been getting a lot of people in the chat lately, like 70,000, 80,000. I'm kidding. I'm lucky to get one, but that's fine. We will grow this over time. Big news of the day, the NASDAQ and E-mini S&P did open up yesterday, open up pretty big. Now they're both down pretty big. Bitcoin's another big mover. Hit 24,000 several times during the weekend. Woke up, had a big pullback this morning. I do have a pretty big Bitcoin future on. We can see that the NASDAQ is down currently 130 points. I am tempted to go long that. I am expecting a rally today. That is probably down due to Tesla. We'll have to see. Tesla might be a good bounce today too. Let's see where we are. E-mini gold's down 5 points. I believe it had, it was up a good 15, 20 yesterday at one point. E-mini S&P is down 50. That is a lot. A lot of that is likely due to Tesla. It did see a pretty big low there. Me personally, I'm expecting a bit of a rally, but, I wouldn't be completely surprised if we continue to flush too. So the market is open. We are off to the races. The NASDAQ I should have went long like I wanted to. You know what? I still kind of like it. I still might need to let this thing work out. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin doing? I do have one Bitcoin future on. TastyWorks is coming out with a coin exchange on January 4th, I think is going to be the date. They're only going to offer a few coins. I would imagine it'll be Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm hoping Ripple will be involved. I am looking to start going long some Ripple. I like Ripple a lot. I do not think Doji's going to make it. Doji's the ha-ha joke that is up quite a bit, actually, thanks to some recent Elon tweets. There's a lot of speculation out there that even Elon's asking Michael Saylor about how to get into Bitcoin. So, there's some people saying Tesla might get into Bitcoin. That would be amazing for the price of Bitcoin. Are you long Bitcoin? Are you long crypto? Let me know down in the comments below. I just recently did a video on how to buy Bitcoin with BlockFi. I really like that a lot. You can get interest, 8.6% interest on your cash, which is crazy. 6% interest on your Bitcoin, which is where I'm putting a lot of my money. They do have a Bitcoin rewards card coming out. I cover a lot of the pros and cons with that account. Definitely check that video out. I've also recently done a video of the trades of the decade. Something you definitely want to check out. I cover into why, these SPACs, man. LCA, LCA merger did not go through on Friday. I'm actually quite surprised by the strength of its price today. It's doing pretty good. Check that out. I'm dropping a video today. It will cover what you can do to make sure that the next vote goes through really well. Back to the trades of the decade. Definitely check that video out too. It will cover what I think the 3 best trades you can get into for the decade. One of those trades is the trade of a lifetime, your generation, our species. That's how much I believe in it. Hint, spoiler alert, it may have something to do with this future I have on right now. I put this future on. It is 5-to-1 leverage. It is big boy pants. Do not do this unless you have a lot of money and you know the rest. Bitcoin is highly volatile. But I had a pretty good idea that Bitcoin was going to break out. So I put a long on. That way, once Bitcoin does come on to TastyWorks, I can actually just buy it instead of going this long with the future. I'm okay with the risk right now because you can see I've had a really good year. Since I put this trade on, we can take a look. The current trade is down $1,000. When you look at this, that means Bitcoin's only down $200 because it's 5-to-1 leverage. That's how crazy it is. I initially put this on with the current future, made $8,800 in about a week. I had to roll that because the futures are quarterly and this future expires on the 24th, I believe. So I did roll that forward. So any of you wondering or thinking, and you hear about futures, it's just like, oh man, the futures are amazing. If the stock market always goes up, man, it's leverage. Why would you just not put the NASDAQ or the SPY future on and just forget about it? Well, because there's a carrying cost and there's slippage. You got to roll it forward. Got to roll it forward. The forward future is further into the future, so it's going to be higher, and it's not like you lose some money there when you do that. Anyway, let's take a look at where we're at. Tesla is today kind of expecting to see some price movement on that. We saw a lot of price movement on that Friday. It was my understanding they had about 70 million shares they needed to get in there. I don't know if they got them all in. Because it's a NASDAQ stock, it makes it a little bit more complicated than if it was New York NYSE, is from what I'm understanding. I don't know when the games are going to start. A lot of people bought this stock expecting the run up into the S&P inclusion and wanting to sell it off. I would imagine there will still be heavy volume in that today. I don't like, it sucks day trading this stock and trying to buy more on the lows, because every time I sell it, it just continually increases my profit loss. Realize year to date, I'm already got too big a tax bill. So I don't know. Square, what's going on in Square? Very big, very bullish in Square. I do have 100 shares of Square on over there. This might be one of my trades of the decade. It might not. Definitely check out that video. Let's go through my portfolios and see if I want to do anything. I do have a very, very busy week, very busy day ahead of me for my actual job. So let's go through and do some portfolio management. I am down $3,000 for the day. Thank you, Bitcoin. Thank you, Tesla. Thank you, NIO. I have 700 shares in NIO. Mara's a recent play. It's a Bitcoin miner someone put on my radar. I like it. I immediately put on a put and made some good money, made some lunch money. And then it's kind of going with Bitcoin. I'm pretty bullish Bitcoin if you haven't figured that out. So I will be doing a lot more live streaming. I will be editing those after the fact, try and put out some dead spots, because I don't really feel like talking all the time. Like, sit back and relax. We're up to 50,000 people in the chat. I'm kidding. Hit those like buttons, hit those subscribe buttons. All right, let's take a look at the portfolios. Portfolios plural. Let's see, I do have SPACs, so let's talk about SPACs. I like trading SPACs because they're in the play. Not a lot of SPACs I like investing in long term. They're speculations, they're gambles. You have better luck just going to the casino and putting it on red or black. It is a degenerate behavior, especially if you're one of those people that are just spreading it around, trying to hit it big on one SPAC. I get the allure. You see low price targets. You think, oh, this has a much better chance of being 5x or 10x because it's such a small price. I assure you it does not work like that, though you can be lucky and hit it on some. And this market, recent market, because SPACs are so much in play, there's definitely a lot of momentum that can come into these. The only SPACs that I've held with any kind of long term would be SBE. I did a video on that before the election. I called it. I also called ACB and CGC pretty much in that video. I called my shot like Babe Ruth. I thought I knew who was going to win the election. I was correct. I gambled on it. It worked out really well for SBE. It continued an explosion for the EV market. Tesla has definitely helped bring all that up. Things like NIO and XPeng are hot. They're bringing that up. But when it gets to SPACs, again, these are highly speculative. I don't mind putting some money into it. I have put some money into warrants just to check those out, just to have some fun with it. I have done that with BFT, Everyone say that's the next square. My recommendation, even though I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. The stock market is risky. You can lose money. Do not do what I do. I'm just been kind of lucky this year, taking advantage of the market conditions. Anyway, I bought some warrants, having some fun with it, just because they're in play. We got vgac warrants. You know, eventually they're going to announce something, and when they announce who they're going to back, that's probably going to cause it to explode. A small amount, we're talking $748 that I put into that with 300 share warrants. DMY, I don't even remember what the hell they do. Anyone comment down below, let me know. What does DMY do? I don't know. I saw, oh, they're gambling, right? Or is that BFT? No, I think DMY is Genius Brands or something like that. I don't remember. Gambling. So I did them. I'm actually up a couple $100 on that. Pretty happy about that. BFT warrants are moving today. I bought 500 of those. This one has a lot of FOMO, a lot of Momo. The next square, whatever. They're interesting play though. They're big into iGaming. Apparently they're the Fortnite, things like that. Like, I don't know how valid all this is. These SPACs put out this marketing material that make it look like they're the best thing since sliced bread. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I believe they're already profitable. They are in the total addressable market itself continues to explode. So even if their market share does not go up, their total addressable market is going to go up. So it should be profitable. And this 5x, 10x, who the hell knows? Man, could it go bankrupt? Yeah, anything's possible with these specs. All right, Bitcoin is a moving. We're back in the green. I'm happy about that. Obviously, I'm happy about that. I'm 5-to-1 leverage. What are your prices in Bitcoin, everyone? I think it's going to break through 24,000. It's already tried it 2 or 3 times. The most recent one was a pretty sharp rejection. It did fall below 22,000, I believe, or right around almost bottoming out. Right around 22,000. Let's take a look. The low 21,864. So it did dip below, and we're back up. Let's switch this over to the. We'll take a look at the 2-hour. So maybe we're on our way up. Are we going to hit 24,000 again today? Is the next push through 24,000? So 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections. Is this the buying opportunity, or is this going to be another huge dip? What are your predictions down below? I think we are going to push it again into this week. I think we are going to bust through 24,000 and on our way up. How much more up? I don't know. When is the pullback going to happen though? Because it is inevitable. And how big is it going to be? Going to be 30%, 40%? Who knows, man? This thing's highly volatile. My question is this, though. Everyone keeps talking about weekends are the only ones selling, and the institutions are the only ones. And you're selling the institutions. Well, I mean, generally speaking, that's probably true. But why the hell is anyone selling, to be honest? Like, is it just a lot of retailers just trying to trade the RSIs and the momentums and the golden zones and all this other stuff, the Fibonacci's, right? You got your little hodl position, you got your little trade position, but man, it can move so big. Look at this movement overnight. What is it, Asia? I know Asia's got a lot of Bitcoin. Are they manipulating this? But it went from 23,000 down to 21,800. That is a crazy move. We're right at 23,000 again. I mean, that's basically where we were Friday, I want to say. Friday's close was around that, wasn't it? Yeah, so Sunday, yeah, we're right around Friday's close area. Are we going to make another push for 24,000 a day? I think we probably could. Or maybe it'll go down. Let's get back to the markets. You know, I was looking at my accounts, my big account. Probably not looking to do anything right now. So fully. Well, I do have some cash. I have quite a bit of cash on the sidelines because of this Bitcoin future. I will be live streaming a lot more. My recommendation is just to put my playlist, my live stream playlist on as you go to sleep. You will have no problems falling asleep, and you will wake up a much better trader in the morning through the absorption of all the great knowledge that I will be spewing out of my mouth. Let's take a look at the small account. The small account is an account I started October 1st, $2,500. My goal is to put $250 in there a month. I did that in November. I did not do that in December, so I am behind. I will probably look to catch up in January with a $500 deposit, most of that going into crypto. I'm looking forward to trading crypto in this account. The small exchange is something else by TastyWorks, smallexchange.com. Check that out. I really like it a lot. They have a lot of small futures products. For example, the /STIX. It is a small future for technology. We got the small precious metals. We got the small 75. I believe this is a bit like the Russell, some small caps. They have a dollar product, the SFX. That's actually up today. Let's trade it. I'm going to trade. I'm going to sell the dollar. I mean, the dollar's going down, right? Well, let's sell it. Have some fun. Let's see what this does. Let's get over. Where's the NASDAQ? I did want to trade that. We're hovering around 104. Let's trade that too. I'm going to buy that, expecting a rally. And, all right. All right, calm down. Oh, go. Boom, I'm in. So you got to be careful. The mini NASDAQ is the equivalent, look at this, of 80 shares of QQQ. You want to make sure that you don't accidentally, this is the mini NASDAQ. You want to make sure that you don't actually, because this is 1/10 the size of the NASDAQ. So you don't, first of all, everyone, trading the futures is a lot of leverage. You got to really make sure you know what you're doing. It's a really good hedge product. If you're trying to do what I'm doing right now, trying to scalp it, trying to make profit off of it, it is very difficult to do. Look, I'm already down $25. If you accidentally, and I've done this before, you accidentally trade the regular NASDAQ instead of the mini NASDAQ, it is the equivalent of 800 shares. It's 10 times bigger. I would be down $200 right now. And when the NASDAQ's really moving, you could be down 500, 1,000, 2,000. Before you even know what happened to you. Alternatively, if you pick it right, you could be up that too. So I have a couple trades on just because I'm a degenerate and I like the action. As the title says, a degenerate trades the stock market open. I have one mini NASDAQ long on. I'm down $12 on that. Apparently, I lost a little bit of that from last night too. I put the SFX dollar. I shorted the dollar. That trade's currently down $3. We will keep those on. You know what? Let's do precious metals too. What do we think precious metals are going to do? So this is all on the small exchange. You can also trade the mini gold. The gold, the /GC is the gold. That is a huge product. Do not get into that unless you have a lot of money and you know what you're really doing. Again, you can also trade the mini gold. It's 1/10 the size. It's not that bad. I do that every now and then. But gold moves, boys and girls. So, I mean, you get into that one, even the mini gold can be pretty big. The precious metal ones, what do I want? Like, what is going to happen? I'm going to short it. I said short, Tom, not long it. So let's short this bad boy. Couple ticks away. Let's see if we can get that bid up there. Come on. Ooh, we crossed it. Let's get it going. Let's fill. The small exchange, I believe, has a bond product now. Let's take a look at that. Coming or soon, the S10Y. What do we got? The S10Y. Trade the S10Y. What is the small commissions? Blah blah blah. What's coming in February? No, that's just prices. I want to hear more about this. I believe this is interest rates. And interest rates can only go up, right? No, it looks like it is down. So 10-year treasury bond. It is currently down. We want to go long, check it out, see what that looks like. It's down. So technology is down 60 points. Small stocks are down 62. The SFX is up 144. Oh, this is for January, not just today. The 10-year treasury yield down 9.48. Oh, they have a small oil index. Who the hell is going long oil? Is that available? GOSME. Let's take a look at that one. I don't know if that one's available yet. I don't think this 10-year is yet too. So they're bringing these online. They are going to be bringing online a crypto, or at least it's up for approval. Apparently it's expected sometime Q1. I am very excited for that. I will trade that in all my accounts, maybe even the small account. /S10Y. Is that out yet? I think that one is. S0. I already forgot what it is. Is that right? No? Or is it? Man, these ticker symbols. S10Y. S1. This is exciting, everyone. I know. 0Y. Am I doing this wrong? Come on! Let's see. It's not showing up with that, so it must not. Oh, there we go. All right, so it's down 0.2. I want to trade this. Let's I don't know, I gotta imagine this one doesn't move a lot. It's only been out for a few days. Got a nice little range. It's kind of consolidating right now. I just kind of want to see how this moves. All right, I am down $1 on my dollar short. I'm down $30 on my NASDAQ long. Bitcoin, more Bitcoin. If I'm being honest, I could use a little more Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a moving. I think that one's going back up. I'm not going to trade the treasury yield right now. As promised, let's just focus. Let's look at the small account. So my small account, again, I started this with $2,500. I put $250 in at once. I'm behind. I'm going to put $500 in this on January. Right around the beginning of the year. I think the first trading day in January is not till January 4th. That just happens to be the day that TastyWorks crypto exchange is supposed to be online. I honestly don't know how that's going to work. I should ask. I feel bad because I pester Tom Sosnoff enough. I'm hoping that doesn't require like a separate account to have your money in. I'm hoping you can even buy and sell crypto in your IRA with that, although I would imagine that is highly unlikely. TastyWorks is the first platform out there that did fight for the people, and they got it to where you can sell naked calls in your IRA. That was a big, big movement. They have been and are currently fighting to get rid of the day trading pattern rule, or whatever the hell it's called, where you can only do 3 trades in a 5-day period if you're under $25,000. I do think that is the worst rule on the planet, or quite possibly. Tesla is down another $8 or so, down to $658. I do kind of expect a rebound in there. So in my small account, we take a look. I have a few shares here, a few shares there. I'm going to continue to do that just by trying to keep about 30 to 50% of this account in stock, 30 to 50% in options as we go, 30 to 50% in crypto, just kind of move it around, maybe have some cash in there. I know that adds up to over 100%. I'm bad at math. My apologies. But, I'm going to put it where I think there's the best edge. The trade of the decade, the trade of the future, the trade of our species. A lot of that is going to be in crypto. If an account money is pooled with their crypto exchange, I will definitely be buying crypto in this account. Otherwise, I'll probably just be forced to do the small exchange future when it comes out. I don't know what the capital requirements on that are going to be. We can take a look at capital requirements right now of existing small exchange. So it's pretty small. You can go, even the mini NASDAQ, that's how much leverage it is. It's only $440 of capital requirement to control 80 shares of the QQQ. What's the QQQ at right now? So $307. We'll just say $300 because that's a lot easier math. Or so $400 to control $24,000 in notional. Wow, does that mean a regular NASDAQ contract controls $240,000 in notional? Anyway, so yeah, I should be able to trade the smaller. The SFX is only $40. The dollar is 115. I guess my sticks trade never got. Oh, I didn't do a sticks. I did precious metals, 115. Futures are very capital efficient. Great way to, and the day trading pattern rule doesn't involve this. So let's see. I don't think I can do small exchange over here. I'm not even gonna try anyway. Going through the portfolio, I do have a SPAC over here. I have Tasty, what is it? A Tattooed Chef. I do like Tattooed Chef a lot. I have 10 shares of that over here. I do have some LCA. LCA is looking strong. Again, I did a video on that. Check that out today. It'll talk to you. I do have price predictions in there and things you can do to make sure the next vote goes through. When that vote goes through, this stock could have a nice little uptick. I will continue to hold these shares. I like DraftKings a lot. I have 5 shares of that over here. I like CGC a lot. I think the cannabis industry. So, I mean, it's a brutal industry. I'm not expecting big things, but I got some money over there, a little diversity. ACV2, what do I have? 10 shares of that over here. I have 1 share of Square over here. I'd like to buy more. Square is moving today. Square might be one of my trades of the decade. Again, check that video out. I did a video in the end of August on 3 coffee burp. 3 stocks to buy right now. In that, Tesla was mentioned as the best stock to buy right now, but it was not included in the 3 trades. How has Tesla done since August? I think it's done pretty well. Anyone have an idea on that one? I made a lot of money in Tesla, and I even made a lot of money in Tesla on my small account. You can make money in Tesla with a small account, and I'll show you how to do that in that video. Oh, wow. Speaking of, I sold a Tesla put spread. Let's see, 12.18 last week for $1.09, and I sold it today for about 25-30% profit, greater than 50% chance of success. I've been doing that quite frequently in Tesla. Speaking of which, is Tesla, man, what are we doing this right now? So let's take a look. Maybe we can put a trade on. 25 days is pretty tight. Let's go out to February. So what do we think? Is the market, man, you know, I am quite worried about a market crash. I don't, you know, not really a market crash per se, but I think we could see another big pullback. Everyone, and it's already kind of started. I mean, the market, you know, theory is when you zig, the market zags. So everyone expected a market crash, bad economic conditions, everyone's unemployed. Market rallies to all-time highs. It's crazy, right? You know, there's a lot of theories about it. But who's to say now stimulus is coming out? Maybe there's a drag on all these economic conditions. Who's to say that 2021 is not a really bad year for the market? That's fine. My Tesla, I do have Tesla. I do have a lot of core positions. So I have 100 shares of Tesla in my IRA, 100 shares of Tesla in my big account. Setting it, forgetting it, though I may take some of those off the table for cryptocurrency. I'm going to try not to because I think Tesla is a 4 to 10x plus over the next 5 to 10 years. I do think Tesla will become the biggest company in the world, a multi-trillion-dollar company. Anyway, back to the small account. I don't really want to do anything right now. I don't really know which way Tesla's going to go in the short term, even 60 days out. My gut instinct, you know what? Let's see what kind of premium we can get. Let's go down to like 560, 555. You know, I don't hate this trade. So I'm going to do a 565, sell a 565 put, buy back the 560. It's looking like I can get 1/3, between 1/3 the width of the strikes. You know what? I'm going to move this up. Let's go to 575, 570. The expected move, I am looking at the February 19, 2021, 60 days out. The optimal period to put your trades on is 30 to 60 days out, with around 45 days probably being the most optimal. The expected move currently in Tesla, which moves quite a bit in volatility, is up a bit today. So premium is high. The IV in this is 83%, which is very good. I can sell a 575, buy back the 570. Man, but here's the deal. Tesla could have a pretty big pullback. I like this trade a lot. I'm not going to pull it on. I'm going to wait. Square, I do like Square a lot. It is a proxy for cryptocurrency. Maybe we can put some on. Man, see, this is the thing I hate about Square. They're $10 wide right now in February. January might be all right. See, like $2.50 wide. Why can't we put some stuff on January? Why can't we get some smaller? So I'm going to do a 227, sell a 227.5, buy back a 225. I am very bullish Square. I am somewhat tempted. Yeah, it gets to Iron Condor is too tough because it's already at $10 wide. 97 cents greater than 1/3 the width of strike. $2.50 wide. Looking to get about 95-cent credit. Max theoretical loss on this would be 2.5 minus credit received, which is 95 cents. Excuse me, I need to clear my nose. All right, my apologies. I'm looking at a bullish put credit spread in Square. I am very bullish Square. I do think this is going to be one of the trades of the decade. It is one of the stocks I will be accumulating over time, along with Tesla, along with Bitcoin, along with Ethereum, along with Ripple, maybe even Doji, man. I bought some Doji as a joke, just for the hell of it. $5 bought me 1,400 Doji, like 1,480 Doji. And then I bought another $20. Who knows, man? That thing's a moving. Can it hit 1 penny? Can it hit $1? It hits a penny, it might be well on its way. Very, 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 $25. Come on, obviously a very small amount. Anyway, I'm going to sell a 227.5 put. I'm going to buy back a 225 put. Looking, oh man, it's already down to 85 cents. What the hell, man? This is a 3-star liquidity, so the bid ask is going to be pretty wide on this. You know what? Let's move this up. Where is up $2 for the day? I'm going to move this up to a 230, 227.5. This is getting close to 1/2 the width of strike, but I am bullish on this. So I'm going to put this in for $1.25 so we can get this filled. I do not think that's, oh, you know what? I did it on the wrong one. That's all right. I don't mind having that in my other account too. So we're going to put this through. Right now it's at 115. I don't think it's going to fill at that. I need to switch this to the small account. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go over here and do a little price discovery. Massage that baby. Look at this. Small account, profit and loss. And every single position is a profit, boys and girls. Let's take a look, except for space. But that's all right. Space can make a little bit of a comeback. Let's look at the realized profit and loss in this account. It has only been open for less than 3 months. Are you kidding me? $1,150 in realized, another $1,100 in unrealized that I haven't taken profits on. This account is up 100%, boys and girls, in under 3 months. It can be done. A lot of money trading options. Let's take a look. Do you see this, boys and girls? I've made 720. Oh, I can't afford Tesla. It's too expensive. All that's in options. I haven't bought one single stock in Tesla, though I need to get one share over here, but it's expensive. Man, one share of Tesla is like a third, not a third, about a, it's not that bad actually, but if Tesla pulls back, maybe I will buy a share, but it's all been an option. So let's get this price discovery. The square hasn't filled. Probably just lower this by a penny. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Probably have to go down. Mids. Come on. 113. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Now the mid's $1.08. Ah, killing me. You know, let's just put this in at $1.05. I like the trade. Boom, $1.05. We're filled. I probably could have got a few more pennies. My time's valuable. I don't got time to do this all day. So, I sold the 230 put, bought back the 227. That's a 2.5 wide bullish put spread. That has about a 66%, excuse me, a 66% chance of being 50% profitable. I got $1.05 credit. So my max loss on that is the 2.5 wide minus the credit received, which is $1.05. My max loss on this will be $1.45, or in the options world, $145, greater than 50% chance of success. I picked a direction. I like the bullish play in Square quite a bit. So there we go. That trade's on. I'm immediately going to come over here and put a go to cancel, close at 50% profit. If Square goes up, that will immediately buy that back at around 57 cents. Sell something for more, buy it back for less. That is how selling premium works. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you. Again, I will be doing a lot more live streams. Check out my video. I'm dropping a video on LCA today. It's just a small one. It'll show you how to make sure that merger goes through next time. Be sure to hit the likes. Be sure to hit the subscribes. Be sure to comment. I want to talk to you guys. Again, I will be doing a lot more live streams. I don't think anyone came in today. Let me make sure. Yep, no comments over there. That's fine. Crushing my spirit over here. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Check out my trades of the decade, century, and species on one of those. I will be doing a lot in the coming future. Bitcoin, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin before we wrap this up. It's moving again. It must be over 23,000 or right at 23,057. Well, let's see, 24,000. Put it in your comments today. I put a NASDAQ trade on. Look at that. I am down 160 in that. NASDAQ is going down. I should have shorted it. Why didn't you tell me to short it, boys and girls? My dollar short is down $5. My precious metal is down 21. Something's doing, oh, Bitcoin's up. So, because I was down 3,000, I'm only down 1,700. Anyway, love you guys all. Like, subscribe.